Hello and welcome to Inside Business, making headlines. Property prices rise in Dubai. Passenger traffic increases at Abu Dhabi International Airport. And Limitless's latest multi-million-dollar development. Dubai stocks fell for a second time this week, reversing yesterday's gains on the market. The DFM dropped 5.03% today, closing at 2,075 points. 355 million shares were traded, value at 746 million dirhams. 4 shares advanced and 25 declined. MI shares dropped by a massive 7.32%, closing at 4.05 dirhams. Arab tech shares also dropped by 6.2%. The Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange dropped by 1% to close at 2,947 points. 92 million shares were traded, worth 218 million dirhams. 6 shares advanced and 26 declined. Dubai property prices have risen for the first time since the economic crisis began in mid-2008. New research figures from Colliers International show that property prices rose 7% this quarter, compared to Q2 earlier this year. Colliers has attributed this to a number of factors, including the increased availability of mortgage financing and a more moderate loan-to-value ratio. Expat workers are also reportedly feeling more secure about their jobs, and a greater transparency of developments has also improved the situation. In other property news, Construction Week kicked off today in Dubai, with a number of senior executives meeting to discuss the region's future. Ian Ohan, the head of MENA Investment Transactions for Jones Lang LaSalle, said that although the local property market was still suffering from the downturn, the next 2 years are looking very promising.
We considered the end of 2009 to be sort of continued decreases in general terms, with some exceptions, and considering consolidation. We see 2010 being the year of sort of real stabilization, where rents will have completely bottomed out, prices will have completely bottomed out, and again, this will vary by asset class, by location. However, we do see market stability occurring in 2010, and it's likely more towards the middle of 2010. We also broadly see 2011 as the year when we'll have general and widespread recovery in the Dubai market in particular.
Passenger traffic at Abu Dhabi International Airport has increased by 7.5% in the first 9 months of this year, compared to the same period last year. The airport recorded traffic of 7,074,251 passengers up until September 30 this year, compared to around 6,671,245 last year. Cargo handled at the airport increased by 2%, while aircraft movements also increased by 8.3%. This comes in the wake of news that Abu Dhabi has just been ranked number 5 in the Lonely Planet's 2010 Best in Travel Guide. Gold prices have recently hit record highs, rising as high as $1,070 last month and fluctuating above the $1,030 range since. Taking advantage of the high gold price, the IMF announced today the sale of 200 tons of gold to the Reserve Bank of India for $6.8 billion. Many traders were concerned the IMF's plan would disrupt the markets, but with gold trading higher today, it seems it's firmly holding on to its upward trend. Inside Business investigates.
Thanks, Katie. It's no secret that gold has been trading at record highs. It's pricing around $1,050 per ounce, which is approximately 3,850 UAE dirhams. Now, the ticker tape behind me has even quoted gold as high as $1,055 per ounce. Now, for those of you who are visual, an ounce is roughly 30 grams, and in day-to-day terms, that's like a block of cheese an inch thick or 3 dates. Now, not too many things of that size fetch such a high price, but that's exactly what gold is doing.
Gold is a hard asset. It's rare, it's hard to extract, it's durable, it doesn't rust or discolor, and it's measurable. Given these characteristics, gold is a store of value that can last for a long time. Unlike paper money, gold can't be printed or debauched by governments, and in uncertain economic times such as these, where many governments are drowning in debt and people are worried about inflation, gold offers investors an alternative. When times are uncertain, gold acts as a good hedge or investment, and the high gold prices seem to reaffirm the value of this precious metal.
Now let's see what impact gold prices are having on a day-to-day basis. I'm here at the Dubai Gold Souk where there are over 300 jewelers. So let's ask a few buyers and sellers what their thoughts are on gold.
When the prices are high, when the people are buying, that means they are attracted to the gold no matter what the prices are.
Gold's a better investment than...
Prices are high.
Yeah, I know prices of gold's high, but I still think it's a better investment than cash.
Now, it seems day to day people prefer cash for its ease of use, but in future or in uncertain economic times such as these, people prefer gold. Now, does that mean we should all go invest in gold? Well, not if you're a contrarian. As they would say, if everyone thinks it's a great investment, then it's time to get out. Back to you, Katie.
Gasco has signed 4 massive contracts for its integrated gas development project, which will dramatically increase gas fuel for power generation of the Emirate and provide a link between on- and offshore facilities owned by ADNOC. The linking of these facilities will help in providing operational flexibility in oil and gas production. Worth more than $9 billion, the contract will also benefit employment in the Emirate. All facilities under the contract are expected to be finished by the third quarter of 2013. The Gulf market slipped back down today as caution dominated regional markets after declines earlier this week. Let's check in on those numbers now, starting off with the UAE general indexes. Coming up now, we'll take a look at the major international currencies against the dirham, followed by the price of oil and the precious metals. On the way after the break, we'll be talking to Mr. Salah Ameed, the Deputy Executive Director for Limitless in the Middle East, about his predictions for the UAE's construction market. That's when Inside Business continues. Stay with us.